Hey Capricorn, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. Ruth here with your brand new intuitive reading for the month of June. I do not decide what these readings will be about. The first card, however, that's funny. The first card, that's just falling out. The first card, however, which I place here, will give us an indication of how we're going to be feeling as we enter the month of June. Now, my intention for this reading is for us, for me, for you to acknowledge what we're experiencing, accept our reality, and to tell the truth. So hopefully this reading will help us to do that. Okay, so this is how we enter the month of... There's already a clarifying card that wants to come out for this, so I'll just put that here so it doesn't distract. We enter this month in the energy of the Hermit. Okay, so Earth energy, as we know, Virgo's energy, but we have this, if you look in the Hermit, it's a star, you see, in his little, in his lantern there, it's an actual star. And this is obviously, as we know, looking at what is within, you know, actively engaging with what is within. I love that, me. I'm a love to learn, me. So this is what's driving... Oh, hang on a second, sorry. There's another card that wants to come out to clarify the Hermit. I'm interested, I can't wait to look at those. Okay, let's look at what's driving this energy of the Hermit. And we've got the Strength card, 8, 9, 2 major arcana so far. So this is something that we have to face, something that we have known for some time that we're gonna have to face, okay? And we're gonna be facing it in June, whatever that might be. It's something that it's something that really is, you know, inside of us, something that we have been wanting to overcome, and it could be related to another person, or a significant relationship, or another significant part of your life, that's kind of making us reflect in the month of June. Recent past, we've got this 3 of Swords. Well, I don't know about you, but that definitely rings true to me. That's definitely my reading. The 3 of Swords. So we all understand what this energy means. Now, people talk about this card as being heartbreak, and yes, it can be heartbreak, emotional turmoil, but it's also, because it's sword energy as well, and it's number 3, it brings enlightening, it brings an awakening, it brings with it truths, emotional truths about self, and the state of our heart space, you know, the state of how do we feel, how do we engage intimately, how am I able to do that? You know, an experience like this makes you reflect on those type of questions. Near future, okay, interesting, okay. Just a second, this card wants to be seen. Near future, we've got the 5 of Swords, but we've got this card that wants to come out with it, so I'm going to put that there. It's interesting how that was on top. We clarified that. Anyway, in the near future, we've got the 5 of Swords. So this card can indicate self-sabotage. Ultimately, 5s are about power, i.e. where we put our attention, where we focus on. So there's something here that either you're not focusing on, you don't want to see, you don't want to look at, but that does not sound like us. And obviously, because the Hermit's there is something, even without seeing this clarifying card, I feel like it may be something that has been hidden in the past is going to no longer be hidden, is going to be revealed. But we'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, and then we come to our outcomes here. I always put them face down as to not to distract from the energies that I'm getting already. I will clarify all the cards as and when they need clarifying. There's a few that want to come out here. There's an interesting story to be had here. I don't really want to pick these, but they want me to pick them, so I'm going to have to pick them, because there's like 3. There's a lot of cards, and I want to keep the reading to 20 minutes, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to put that under there. Okay, so let's look at the card at the base of the reading. We've got the 2 of Wands. This is an energy that's been kind of prevalent throughout these readings, not through all of them, but just through some of the readings. I've had this a few times today and yesterday, and this is a card, the pervading energy of this time period. This is knowing, understanding what your next step should be, what your next step what you want your next step to be. This is what this card and energy represents. It also represents, though, it's been a struggle to get to that point where you actually understood. So before this energy, so before June, it has been a battle for you to know, to understand exactly what it is you want to move forward to. But this is you kind of knowing that you do want to move forward. I know this is related to love, I can feel it. Okay, so we've got the Hermit energy. So the energies we enter the month of June is contemplating something, contemplating that star, contemplating that destiny, contemplating what is within, contemplating what is known, felt, understood. Where is this all coming from? What are my foundations? And what is driving this activity? What is driving this action? What is driving my feelings? What is driving my thoughts? These are all the things that the Hermit engages with. These are all the questions and all the experiences that the Hermit actually engages in. Two cards wanted to come out with the Hermit energy, and we've got the Sun and the Emperor. So very, very clearly, Capricorn, you find your answers. We find the answers, right? This is not futile in our attempt. And it's interesting because what it does provide, if there is this energy of the Hermit, i.e., let me reflect on this, let me reflect on that, it is actually bringing about awareness, clarity, and stability. You know, the Emperor is basically the Hermit at the top of the mountain. I always think, I mean, pretty much, oh my God, it's actually got his beard. But I always think of it in that way, because the Hermit's climbing the mountain and the Emperor is at the top of the mountain, having climbed, having I'm going to say expounded, because that's the word that I want. Expounded, having gone into great detail to himself, with himself, engaged in great detail with himself about, which is the meaning of expounding, with himself about what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are, what he wants, what he needs to release, who he is, where he's come from, what he's trying to build. The Emperor, on the steps all the way up that mountain, like the Hermit does, actually engage with those questions, is able to answer or find the answers to those questions, and then by the end of it is ready to build the empire, is ready to protect the empire, etc. The Sun card here as well, supporting this energy. It's number 19, so 9, 10. So we get in this energy. So we've got 9 and then 10, haven't we? Here we've got this energy of awareness, awareness, bringing in that stability, that strength, that confidence, and that ability to just be you in the world, to be free, to be open, to be honest, to be expressive. And we've had a interesting past situation, so I've explained what this one means. Let's have a look at the clarifying card with it, the King of Cups. So yeah, there's love and there's heartbreak. The two go hand in hand, right? I mean, King of Cups here is showing that there is feelings of love is felt, and love was, and those feelings were acted on, so you felt, love for somebody or love for something, and this is in the past, went toward this person or this thing, and this is what you got. This was the result of it. The result of it was the Three of Swords. The result of it was, yes, either a heartbreak, as in this person did something to break your heart or to hurt you or to devastate you. I'm not speaking from experience. Absolutely devastated, like wrecked you. No, I'm joking. Or meeting this person, having these feelings for this person, actually helped to reveal to you the state of your heart, i.e., reveal what was already there. So if there was pain, if there was hurt, if there was upset, etc., that was already there, anxiety already linked to love and love situations and romantic intimacy, this King of Cups, or these feelings of love in the recent past, helped to identify those. Okay, so it's one or the other. Your life, I know in which way it affected me. Okay, so we've got the Strength card. Here. And I said and intimated to you that this is something that we know we have to face at the beginning of the reading. And the reason I said that to you is because it's a number 8, okay? It's a cycle. And this is it could be a part of you that you need to face, that you need to tame, that you need to recognize, that you need to acknowledge strong feelings. Or it could be something or someone else, a situation that's quite deep and passionate, or whatever, that you need to face, that you need to kind of tame, if you will. You need to confront, clarified by the age don't know why I was going to say Age of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So I mean, this is the thing. I feel, I mean, this energy is what's driving you to feel, us to feel the Emperor, the Sun, the Hermit, okay? So it's as if there's some contemplation going on about this, a strong offer, maybe, a strong offer. You know, there could be a strong offer that's made to you in the month of June. It could be from a person or an institution or organization that you have been in contact before, that you know about, that you are maybe passionate about, or that you maybe wanted to go toward and you just didn't feel ready in the past. There seems to be something coming from that, whatever area of your life that is, whether it's a person, a job, an organization. It's something that you know about. It's something that's been around before in your life, and it's coming back around now. So something is coming back around in your life, something that you have, you know what it is, you already know what it is, you know the person, you know the job, whatever. This is coming back into your life, and a strong offer seems to be being made in Ace of Pentacles. Now, something of substance, something of something real, something tangible. In this instance, it could also be on a deeper level, on a spiritual level. It could be, this could be you finding something within yourself, that having confronted this Hermit energy, you know, this beast, having confronted this part of yourself that you previously haven't looked at, having confronted that provides you with an opportunity of growth, stability, wisdom, etc. For you, I mean, I do feel like it is love for some of us, for some of you. Love could be around the corner. Love could be new love. It could be, you know, getting over the old thing gets you something new. You know, that, you know, your life. But I feel like ultimately you will know about, you know, you'll be either knowing or expecting this, knowing or expecting someone or something, or it might be in your energy. It definitely is. It definitely is for me. So you know your life. Okay, this is the future. Okay, this is the near future. Okay, so June, we've got this energy of the Five of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Wands. Okay, so not necessarily similar energy, but not far off each other. Okay, there's a refusal, in a sense, to really look at something, to really kind of examine something. So some of you could be blocking this offer, or blocking the offer. There's any elements of not wanting to maybe confront something, or not wanting to really think about something, not wanting to really think something through. There's an element of that. I feel like it's kind of your instincts, in a sense. This is not an instinct. This is, I mean, what I mean is instincts, I won't go that deep, but you know, really things that we think of as an instinct, you know, this is, of course I respond that way because that's how I am. No, that's who you created. That's a reaction that you created. We all do it. I do it. Everyone. That's how it works, right? That's how we all work. So I feel like it's almost kind of like a knee-jerk reaction kind of thing. There's an element of defensiveness about something, about confronting something. Maybe it's this confronting. Maybe it's, you don't really want to confront this. You don't really want to look at this offer. You don't really want to look at this person. You don't really want to look at this job, because there's something else that you're doing, because there's somebody else that you want, or because there's, you know, you're in a relationship now. So why do you want to go back to what's going on in the past? I don't care. Like I've moved on. But really, have you? Or, you know, you're doing this job, this work here, and then someone gives you a really strong offer for another complete job. So you work, so for example, me, I work for myself, but someone offers me a really good job, like a really great job. And I've worked with these people before, and the money's great, and I know I'm good at it, I know I can do it. Like, and I'm like, oh, do you know what? No, I'm sticking to what I'm doing. But really, is it something that I should consider? It's that energy. That's what I'm seeing, yeah? So I've moved on, I don't think, but these are going to tell us. Now, I don't know what's here. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So basically, everything I just said, that's expressed, that's expressed by these energies here. This energy of there are options and there are choices. You are given an option and a choice. You know, I mean, I've just said that about, you know, as I said, I've got a job and I might be offered something. There was something I used to do acting. I mean, I still do act actually. And I did this for a soap opera that's very popular soap opera actually in the UK that people will know and recognise and will definitely watch and will definitely understand, know the thing. And if you Google, anyway, I'm not going to it, but basically when I did that acting a few years ago, and I had a really great day with the directors and stuff, I always thought, oh my God, you know, in the future it would be really, really great to, if that type of thing came round, and that could happen. Say, for example, that happened, right? So this company gets in touch with you, right, Ruth, you know, we want you on this program. They want you to audition. This is like that, me being offered that audition, but then me going, hang on a minute, babe. I mean, literally on Friday, like in 2 days, like I have got a business meeting. I'm taking I've got my business plan. I've got a business mentor. I've got a business consultant, moving the business forward. Want to be launching in 6 months. Got the brand. Blah blah blah. I would be like, ugh, in that situation. This is exactly what you're facing. Now, it doesn't mean I've given you that example to try to illustrate the kind of choice that you've got, which is quite a good choice, isn't it? Difficult, but good. You've got options. Do you stick or do you twist? You are going to be given an option, and it could be love. As I said, you could be already in a current relationship and the ex or the soulmate or the person you thought you were going to marry years and years ago just plops back into your life. You know, whatever the situation and circumstance, it creates confusion. But ultimately, as I said, the pervading energy is, you know, even though it's a battle, having to understand, and I think that's probably why the Hermit energy comes in. So this could come in at the end of May, to be fair. Even though the you know, you're hermiting and you're sort of wondering what I'm going to do, what should I do? Ultimately, that's a battle for you to work that out. Ultimately, at the end of it, you're going to know what to do. At the end of the month, you're going to know what to do. These are the outcomes. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Two of Cups. Oh my God. Capricorn. I can't talk to you, babes. I cannot talk to you, Capricorn, because I always like to talk to you guys like you're my friends. Capricorn. This could also be love. And it is love and will be love for some people. And oh my God, right. Let's just talk about it. These are the outcomes. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Nine of Wands, nervous, anxious about this wish fulfillment, about this offer, and yet I'm looking at the offer, and yet I might be going for this offer. I'm protecting myself, but I'm looking at it and I'm taking it serious and I'm acknowledging it. And I'm acknowledging that I'm afraid. And then the Two of Cups. So we've got this energy, love, soulmate, connection. But it could also be, as I said, something giving back to you. So, you know, in the example that I gave, I love to act and I love to do that. I love to perform. So it would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it? That if I did that. But what about this? What about this? What about what I do now? What about my business? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, it's something that gives back to you. But it could be a person. I feel like it is for some of you. I feel like for some of you, for some of us, it's a person. So a return of a person, a return of a relationship, or a return of something that you love, that you did love, that broke you back in the day. Whatever that is, if it's a person or a thing, it feels like that is returning, or there's a comeback. We've had 999, which represents news anyway. So we've got the Hermit up there, and then we've got 9 and 9, which represents news coming in, news coming through for us, news coming through for you. And that news is pleasurable and happy. I mean, look, we've got the Sun card here, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Cups, we've got really happy, nice energy. It's just, and we've got the Two of Cups, so it's beautiful energy. It's just, we're fearful of happiness. We're all fearful of being happy. We're all fearful of true happiness, all of us, everyone, because there's kind of a freedom there. There's a kind of, we lose so much of ourselves when we're happy, because we realize the person that we think we are, we just create that person because we've got all this stuff to battle against. Once there's nothing to battle against, that's what we worry about. If there's nothing for me to battle against, what the heck, like, who am I? Like, how am I going to feel? Like, what's going to go on in my head all day? What am I going to feel all day? What's going to be there? But the energy is beautiful, the opportunity is beautiful, and it's happening, and it's a long time coming. I know that because of the because of the Strength card. It's a long time coming, but it's something that you will have to engage with and wrestle with throughout the month of June. But by the end of June, you will, even if it's a battle for you to get to that understanding, to really know what it is you want, and if you're going to accept this offer, if you're going to take this person back, or if you're going to take this job, even if it's hard to get to that point where you will know by the end of June, and you will be able to move forward at the end of June. You will have made a decision and walk forward confidently, head held high in the sun, as you move forward into as we end June. Okay, my darling Capricorns, I hope you like this reading. I loved it. I hope you have a good month. I hope you have a good month. I'll see you again at the end of June with your brand new intuitive reading. Take care, my darling Capricorns. Bye.